So, but I'm not going to argue.
That's it.
So hot. You've got mail. Are you okay with yesterday's exorcism? I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you because my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much I can't sleep. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Samadari. Don't worry. Thanks to your exorcism, my right arm has been quiet for a while. Still, there's no telling what could set it off. If I'm forced to do battle again, let's just pray that the organisation's assassins don't find me. Mail sent. I was at the university all morning. As a return to Lucky, but the heat is now becoming unbearable. I grab an iced coffee from the bakery inside Yodobashi to quench my thirst. While I'm at it, I guess I'll check out channel on my phone. Mostly frequent the occult board, the future technology board, and sometimes the physics board. I search for threads on mass disappearance phenomena, on Makise Kurisu's stabbing, but turn up nothing. So were those hallucinations after all? In a peek at the occult board, I find posts and multiple threads about someone claiming to be John Titor. Wait, John Titor's back. John Titor appeared on American BBS 10 years ago, claiming to be a time traveller. He claims to have travelled from the year 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100. His claim started to storm among the BBS denizens. IBM, eh? An American computer company. Only develop software, but they sell hardware. Fair enough. They're IBM. Titor also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions about the future. The start of the Iraq War, the spread of the Kruder-Fitz-Jacob disease, for example. What's that? I don't remember that one. Mad cow disease. Oh great, so he's on about British beef then. Being, you know... To prove he was from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures of its operation manual. After about 4 months he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. At one point his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yeah, he certainly did get some things right. But on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other too. That's why to this day most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveller. So after 10 years of silence, the same John Titor is now on a Japanese BBS? Ridiculous, it's obviously a troll. Oh, do we need to look up what troll means? Game wants us to. First of all, John Titor is an American, yet now he's posting on our channel in Japanese. Let's take a look at his posts. I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN. They completed the first time machine in 2034. Time traveller lol, John Titor lol. From Anonymous. Curry Gohan and Kamehameha asks more details on the time machine. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. Can you send me one? CERN has a monopoly on time machines, and even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN use their time machines for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, that is a false peace founded on complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean? Anonymous. Why did you come this time? Was the Akiba satellite crash your doing? Anonymous. Wait guys, Titor doesn't understand that channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? If you know what I mean. Name Anonymous. Get a trip code, asshole! I came here to change my present, in other words, your future. My mission is to destroy CERN's dystopia and restore freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in, everyone is free. But you will lose it all in just 20 short years. Given this is freaking 2010, we've got 14 years left. It's vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. What is a trip code? I might get one if you tell me what it is. Anonymous says, you said only CERN has time machines. You have a time machine, that must mean you're working for CERN. Therefore your goal can't be to destroy CERN's dystopia, you're a fraud, QED. Anonymous, what's a dystopia? Anonymous, how can CERN take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East, you've been reading too much manga if you think you can get those guys to stop killing each other. Who asked you to change the future, you're trying to play God? If they're promising world peace, then I for one welcome our new CERN overlords. My time machine is a prototype reverse engineered from stolen CERN technology. Compared to their time machine, its capabilities are quite limited. In 2036, the world is ruled by a single all-powerful governing body. They control every aspect of our lives, deciding what we will eat, where we will live and whom we will marry. There is no privacy and no choice. Anybody who dares oppose them is eliminated. There are no trials. In movies and stuff, small changes to the past cause huge changes in the future. You've already changed the present by coming here. What happens if you make unexpected changes to the future? Curry Gohan and Kamehameha says, implying CERN rules the world. Do you even know what CERN is? Lol. Anonymous OP is a troll. So if we find his dad and kill him, then this time traveller at Lamau will never be born, and we won't have to listen to this bullshit. Am I right? I want to know if you can meet yourself in the past. Can you have self-cessed? Wow. We're asking all the important questions here. You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox. That has been debunked. This world line has a divergence of 0.571024% compared to the world line I came from. Killing my father would alter divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this world line. I would go on existing. CERN is a particle physics research institution that hasn't changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in time is that nothing would happen. I, however, haven't met my past self. Anonymous says, if you're really a time traveller, then fucking prove it. Post time machine pics or GTFO. Many worlds interpretation. Whoa, slow down, bro. Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. Research institution taking over the world. Lol what? John Titor. I do not feel the need to prove that I am what I say I am. I am only posting these messages on a whim. My mission comes first. Anonymous. What are world lines? Can you meet yourself from another world line? What happens if you do? Anonymous. 476. Late reply. A trip code is a way to identify posters. Put hashtag password after your name. Anonymous. Lol backpedaling. John Titor. World lines are like an infinite number of rivers flowing in parallel. Along the way they're constantly branching out into world lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post this message board has practically no effect on the world line's divergence. But if you were murdered, let's say, the divergence would change. However, it would only change by about 0.000000002%, if that. A single human being's death is not terribly significant on a global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism and other events that cause widespread death and destruction have a much greater effect on divergence. Thanks for telling me about trip codes, I'll make sure to use this one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick up again tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everybody. Looks like they've already made an archive of these threads. Of course, there have been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. Posts closely resemble what the original Titor wrote 10 years ago. I've read one of these books on Titor, that's how I know. This new Titor is clearly an imposter. There are many Titor fanatics on that channel. He's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone will fall for this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the response the opposite of what I expected. Everyone is accepting this time traveller as if this were the first appearance. Nobody's even mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I try posting retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. There's the original John Titor thread archive in English and plenty of Titor blogs in Japanese. I enter John Titor's name into a search engine. 12 matches. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current Titor's postings on that channel. I can't find a single trace of the Titor from 10 years ago. Bizarre. This just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then I got tens of thousands of hits. Is this search engine filtered? Try searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same result. What is this madness? Madness. This is Steins Gate. Feels like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. Could this be another organisation conspiracy? These past 2 days I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. I'll call Daru. He'll know about Titor for sure. After all, I've talked to him about Titor before. I only vaguely remember the details of that conversation, but I'm positive the conversation happened. By the time I dig my phone out of my bag, I no longer feel like making the call. Instead, I send him an email on the way back to the lab. He replies with his location. By May Queen, he means May Queen Yan Yan, a maid cafe. Oh dear. Oh dear. Daru's a regular there. Apparently 3D cat maids are his thing too. And I think if Cypher was slightly going to sleep, his ears will have pricked up and he's wide awake now. Mention 3D cat maids and he'll be paying full attention. May Queen Yan Yan is only a 3-minute walk from the lab. Coming from Kurame Bashidori, take a left on Sukamakoisaka crossing and you'll find it. That's where I'm headed now. It's usually busy in Akiba during summer break, but now it's even busier because of the Radio Kaikan incident. The area was blocked off yesterday, but it doesn't look like they could keep the main road closed for 2 days straight. I haven't seen a single police officer today. But the Radio Kaikan building still seems off limits. The entrance shutters are closed and sealed with yellow police tape.
謎の人工衛星墜落から一夜明けた秋葉原です。警察による規制は解除され、駅前にはものすごい数の人が集まっています。
We're here now in Akihabara the day after the unexplained satellite crash. The police barricade has been lifted and a tremendous number of people have gathered in front of the station.
墜落した人工衛星がどこの国のものなのかについては現在も調査中とのことで、詳しい警察の発表によりますと、爆発などの危険は今のところないということですが、秋葉原を訪れた買い物客や地元商店街の関係者からは不安の声が上がっています。
Enough to fill an entire street with people. Everyone's aiming the phone cameras at the satellite-like object. So many people. Living in Akiba, you get used to crowds and big events, but a gathering of this size is unusual. I wonder when they'll get rid of that thing. I hope it doesn't explode or something. They've been letting people back into the area, so I guess there's no danger. Still, considering its unknown origin, I'm surprised there isn't more security. Today, like always, the Tokus are shopping for doujinshi, import games, electronics, or whatever strikes their fancy. Aside from the scene at Radio Kaikan, it's the same as any other day. But I still don't understand what I saw yesterday. I've half accepted that the mass disappearance was just my imagination. Maybe I've become unable to distinguish reality from fantasy like the media likes to say about teenagers these days. With that thought in mind, I return my gaze to the street. And there in front of me stands a woman holding her phone in front of her face. Huh? She took a picture. The phone was clearly pointed at me. I tried to cover my face, but not quickly enough. Turn around just to make sure she wasn't pointing it at someone behind me, and that doesn't seem to be the case. She's still staring at her phone. Without even glancing at me, she turns around and points her phone at some other pedestrian. Maybe she's just taking photos of everyone at the scene and not just me. But still, I need to have a word with her. The organisation is after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out.
Wait!
Hold on a moment. What was it again? Is there like a backlog or something? F2. Yeah, there is, okay. Wait! That's... Okay. Doesn't turn around. Is she so engrossed in her photography that she doesn't even notice me? Or did she not catch my magnificent native level English? Hey, you with the phone camera. Wait, please wait. She turns back, finally noticing me. Hey, no pictures. Are you with the organisation? She completely ignores my objection. And then she goes back to looking at her phone. Answer my question. Are you with the organisation? If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures. Possible organisation spy. Probably not organisation spy. Even so, I can't keep that picture. The organisation will stop at nothing to find my whereabouts. And they'll kill anyone who gets in the way. I need you to delete that picture immediately. Is she even listening? Sorry. Wow, she finally speaks. Just a whisper, but it's something. Lady who apologised out of nowhere. Sorry if I upset you. She lowers her head slightly in a bow. Or at least, I think it's a bow. She's been looking down all this time, so I can't really tell. Before you apologise, I need you to delete that photo. I was shooting the scenery. Her fingers dance across her phone's keys with impressive speed, exactly the opposite of her annoyingly slow speech pattern. The scenery? You're a tourist? Or is she one of the people who came to see the satellite? In that case, why did she take a picture of me? She shakes her head without looking at me. Lady ignoring me, apparently sightseeing in Akihabara, says it's proof of where I was today. You're a strange lady. Strange lady, apparently sightseeing in Akihabara. Kiryu Moeka. Huh? My name. I guess she's introducing herself. That's nice, but I just wanted to delete that photo. I have a question for you, may I? First, the photo. There's an urban legend in Akihabara. Have you heard of it? Urban legend. What's she talking about? Don't tell me there's a brilliant but insane mad scientist said to be lurking in Akihabara, and now that brilliant but insane mad scientist is the target of every assassin in the underworld. God, I've remade this town for far too long. I need to make plans. Akihabara, you weren't such a bad town. I'm glad that the Phantom Retro PC. Retro PC? She replies with a nod or something like a nod. They say there's one in Akihabara. Nothing about a mad scientist. I'm relieved but also disappointed. At any rate, this is the first I've heard about a Phantom Retro PC. A Retro PC meaning like a 98? It's the first model that comes to mind. But a 98 is really that hard to find. She shakes her head slightly, or something like a shake. No, this. She turns her phone toward me. The screen shows an oddly shaped computer. It's hard to tell since the picture's monochrome, but it looks like some kind of PC. It looks kind of familiar. An IBM 5100.
ジョン・タイターが手に入れようとし
That's
た
the
PC か。
computer John Titor tried to get. Fingers twitch, I think.
見たことは
You've seen one?
ない。
No. I've only heard
名
the
前
name.
を知ってるぐらいだ。
Coincidence? No.
これもシュタインズデータの選択かもしれん。
詳しい人
Know anyone who might know?
ダルならば
Daru
詳し
probably
く知ってい
knows
るだ
more
ろう。
about it.
そいつは俺の
He's
マ
my
イフェイバ
favourite
リッ
right
トライ
hand
トアー
man.
ムである
Super
スーパー
hacker
ハッカ
capable
ー
of
だな。
breaking even into MI6's
MI6 の中
mainframe.
枢にすらハッキングできる
God
実
freaking
力
damn
の
it.
持ち主なのだ。
So he's responsible for the British security services losing half of the data. That arsehole in Japan. The MI6 part might be a slight exaggeration. If that ever did happen, Men in Black would probably break down our door and take us away. Well, the super hacker part is true. The depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to meet up with May Queen Yan Yan, so we don't have time to stand around and chat with some crazy lady I don't know.
では俺は行く。
Well, I'm off, lady. Media,
Online.
media scrum in moderation.
メディアスクラムもほどほどに
I
な。
try to make a smooth exit one-liner and everything, but she grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd.
何をする
What are you doing?
メルアド
Your email, please.
おし
何が狙いだ
What are you after?
スーパーハッカー
The super hacker. I guess he wants to hear Daru's story. Or she wants to. He, she, I don't know anymore in Steins Gate. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why don't I just take her along? No, wait a second. This could be a devious trap. Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru. I'm defenseless without him. The only other ally is Mayuri, whose skills amount to costume design.
断る
I refuse.
今
I shall
ダル
never
を
give
失う
up
わけには
Daru.
いかん。
I slip past her and start walking faster. I glance back. She's following me. I pick up the pace. But she's still chasing me.
俺の後ろを歩く
Stop
な
following me, god damn it. Leave me alone. Unperturbed, she shows me her phone again. On the screen is the picture of me that she took.
ゲーまだ削除して
Yeah,
いな
you
かった
still
の
haven't
か
deleted it.
教えてくれたら
Tell me and I'll delete it.
削除する
There
こ
you get
の俺を
blackmailed.
脅すとは
Who do you work
貴
for?
様
Attempt to glare into
Nani moda.
submission. But her eyes are already lowered. My glare is ineffective.
私は
She hesitates for a second.
アークリライトの
I work part-time at Arc Rewrite.
なんだそれは
What's that?
ヘンプロ
An editorial company here in
Akihabara.
Akihabara.
ある
One of those companies that writes articles for magazines. Is this gloomy lady really fit for that kind of work? Wait, you plan on publishing my picture without permission, don't
俺
you?
の写真を無断で記事にするつもりだ
The
な
mad scientist of Akiba, unveiled. I can see the headlines now. That's all the organisation will need to turn Akiba into a sea of blood. No, I must avoid that gruesome outcome at all costs. I have no choice.
交換条件に乗ろう
Very well, I accept your terms. At any rate, as long as she has that photo, I have no way of knowing how it might be used. Pull up my email address and show it to her. Looking back and forth from her phone to her, she enters my info with terrifying speed.
そうか
Of course, this woman's an
こ
esper.
の女能力
Another
者か
power. Shining finger. Magical thumb. Types cursed emails at 255 characters per minute. Whoever receives one dies. She's done typing my address. Took all of 5 seconds.
名前は
Name?
ホーイン・キョーマ
Hoin Kyoma.
マッドサイエンティストだ
Mad scientist.
どう書く
How's
の
that spelled?
フェニックスの鳳凰にイン
First Ho for
そして
Phoenix.
凶悪な
Then
真
In, then
実
finally Kyoma, which means horrible truth that must never be revealed. Huh?
フェニックスの鳳凰にインそ
I
して
repeat my perfect
凶悪な
explanation.
真実
This is the origin of my true name. Explaining the in part of Hoin would take too long, so I left it out. She enters my name with her head tilted to one side.
こう
Like this.
なんだこれはふざけるな
Ho-ohing
俺の
your
マナーを
mama.
バカにするつもりか
That's the best thing ever. Ho-ohing your mama. Oh dear. She lowers her head a little more. An apologetic bow, I guess.
ならば携帯を貸せ
Just hand me your
俺が入
phone.
力してやる
I'll enter it. Nope, that's not happening. She shakes her head, clutching the phone with both hands as if to protect it from me. Like a spoiled child who can't let go of a toy, she shields it from me with all her might. What does she think I'm going to do? Her reaction's a little depressing. Anyway, she's obviously not going to hand her phone over, so I ask her for her address instead. I'll send her a blank mail. She told me her name a few minutes ago, but I forgot it already, so I enter her a shining finger. What am I doing standing here in the middle of a street? Let's hurry and send her a blank email. I don't need to type anything. It's just to give me my name. Oh, I've got to do it, haven't I? Oh, it's doing it for me. She frowns while looking at her own phone. And she glances my way. Exchange a few words, then I get away from her as fast as I can.
お帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。
Oh, Zypher. It's the moment you've been waiting for, probably. I'm just going to leave this up for a minute. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Right. I open the door to May Queen Yan Yan Maid Cafe, and two familiar cat-eared girls greet me with smiles.
ああ、オカリンだ。
Oh, it's so green. One of them is Mayuri, with a blonde wig on. But here she's called Mayushi Nan. Since she works here, I stop by about twice a month. I guess that would make me a regular customer. Actually, I've never been to any other maid cafe. I didn't have the balls to go to any maid cafe. They scared the shit out of me.
オカリン、お帰りなさいませ。
After bowing again, Mayuri gasps as if she thought of something.
ねえねえ、
Hey.
オカリン。マユシーは今気づい、オカリンと
Welcome back, and
Okay,
Green go really
Rita.
small
似
together.
てるね。
Whatever.
今日もよく来たにゃん。ゆっ
It's
くり
great
し
that
てい
you
ってね。
came. The other maid who came to greet me, Fairies Yan Yan, her professional name of course, hits me with her trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. And we've got a text. From Lukiko. I asked Mary-chan about what it is you're fighting against, but she just laughed and didn't answer. What should I do? I want to help Goma-san. You don't need to know. Not yet. Eventually, if Steins so chooses, you will learn the truth, whether you're ready or not. Okay. Mail sent. She's May Queen Yan Yan's most popular maid. Even though she and Mayuri are about the same age, she looks and acts a bit younger. Alright, Wedge, should I ever be able to afford to go to Japan, you go to, and I shall drag you into a maid cafe, and if I have to drag you in by the balls. Can't be that hard. One moment. One moment. I've got to do something important. Okay, that's all good now.
ダルニャンも来てるにゃん。
Darunyan's here
待ちぼうけしてるにゃん。
too. He's been waiting. Daru frequents this cafe because he's got a crush on Ferris. He often reads a public blog while muttering Ferris is so cute to himself. He's got it real bad. I keep telling him to choose either 2D or 3D, but he doesn't listen. I also have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me. Are you holding another secret meeting to overthrow the evil organization?
No.
Yeah, something like that. Ferris wants to join too. Oh, bloody hell. No chance. The organization is threatened by Cassie and maids. Not true. I have the perfect secret technique to help take them down. What? Finally mastered that secret technique. Yeah. Completing my pilgrimage to gaining Highlands and overcoming my mentor's death, I finally mastered it. What mentor? Alice knows my true name, Hoenkioma. Also told her about the organisation. Now she's more into it than I am. She's always the one to bring up the subject whenever we meet. What's the worst that can happen in there? I don't know. By the way, this is the first time I've heard of this secret technique or whatever it is. So Ferris wants to participate in the spirit conference like he promised. She's not letting it go. It'll take 30 minutes if I play along with her. Suggesting we venture to Sanctuary. The answer is no. Although you may understand the hidden secrets, still too inexperienced. You promised, are you going to betray me? Yeah, I am. Your brother is waiting for you there. Since when do you have a brother? What the hell's this spirit conference anyway? Ferris looks at me with actual tears in her eyes. I falter even though I know it's just one of her cutesy acts. Whenever I talk to her, I run out of comebacks, which is really unusual for me. And then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing to do but listen to her fantasies. I mean, come on, you can only take it so far. Wow, that's rich coming from you, Okabe. There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. Oh dear. I don't know anymore. The bullshit has come full circle and started eating its own tail. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth, while Ferris only has delusions and made-up backstory. I always have to play along. That's why I feel like I can never best her.
なんかわからないけど、マユシーもサンクチュアリっていうところに行きたいな。
I don't quite get it, but can Mayushi go to the sanctuary too? Great, now look who's joined in. It's just gonna get worse from here. I have to end this conversation now. Can't come. This discussion's over. No fair, Kyoma. That's right. Mayushi and Ferris-chan behind is mean. Who's Ferris? Mayuri and Ferris look at each other and smile. Is she talking about this Ferris? Is that a real name? Have I been mistaken all this time? That's a disturbing thought.
マユシーは言いにくいからフェリスちゃんって短くしてるんだ。
Hard time saying Ferris, so I call her Ferris-chan instead. So that's it.
なんだか女学院みたいで、それも悪くないにゃ。
It's like we're in a girls' school, so it's not too tabby. Oh great, cat puns. Okay then, moving on. Should we get to the table already? How long do you want me to stand here waiting?
ごめんなさいにゃ。ご主人様、ご案内にゃ。マユシ、ご案内よろしくにゃんにゃ。任せてにゃんにゃ。
If you hadn't noticed, the Cassie had made here make me nyan-yana are required to add cat sounds, nyas and yams, to their words with some frequency. I hadn't gathered. Apparently Mayushi Nyan-yan is only one who leads customers by the hand like this. Probably comes naturally to her. She doesn't even realise the effect it has on customers, and that's why she's second to Ferris in popularity at this cafe. Hey, Mola Floods. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to go and sit with Daru. Maids don't have cat ears. Cat ears plus maids equal 2 times my weight, and this is like a fucking uber debate. Right, give us the freaking table already. You're way late, seriously, man. Daru sits in front of me but doesn't look my way. He looks upset for some reason. So, what were you just talking about with Ferris? I want details. How you doing, Mola Floods?
聞きたいのか
You want to know?
どうせ誰には理解できない話だと思う
Hell,
が
even I didn't get most of it.
ああ、
The
そっ
usual.
ち系のフェイリスタンとオカリンの会話は
Conversations are too
普
much
通
for
の俺
regular
たちはついて
talking.
いけない領域
You
に
guys
達してるよ
exude an aura
な
of something, you know.
おー、二人だけの固有結界張りやがって許さない、絶対にだ。
It's like you two have your own reality marble, you know, I can't forgive you.
フェリスちゃんもオカリンのこと気に入ってるみたい。お店の子、お店に来るご主人様たち、みんな含めて
So
フェ
apparently
リ
she's
スちゃ
got
ん
a
の
crush on
話に
Okubei,
ついていけるのは
and we're the
ね、
only one that can keep
オ
up
カ
with
リ
her.
ンだけだもんにゃ。
I'm not too bad, my brain's been turned into pickles by this thing, but I'm happy. I'm not even close to keeping up with her.
そんなオカリンに嫉妬、
I'm
なん
so
という勝
jealous,
ち
you
組。
lucky bastard.
嘘で塗り固めた女になど
I have no women who dress themselves in lies. Well, that's rich coming from you, mister. Make your own name up all the time.
今日のお前が言うなすればここですか。
Right now, I really like Daru for that. Just, you know, shut up.
黙れ浮気野郎めが
Silence,
二
you
次元の
unfaithful
嫁が泣いているぞ
bastard. Oh, your 2D wives are crying.
ぐはー、痛いところ疲れたっす。
You cut me deep, Shrek. Daru theatrically grabs his chest and falls onto the table. I slip from one of the sip from one of the glasses also that Mayu brought to our table.
で、ご
Master,
主人
may I
様、
take your order?
ご
This
注
is
文
what I don't
はお
like
決ま
about
り
the
ですかな？
cafe. You legit saw my streaming title on Discord and was like Steins Gate before even hopping in. Well, I've been wanting to stream this for God knows how long now. And it came out on Steam like Friday, I think. And it was like, yeah, we've got to get this.
オムライス
Omelette rice
そ
and
れと
hot
ホットコー
coffee,
ヒー
black.
ブラックで
It should be tea, Earl Grey hot.
かしこまりましにゃんにゃん。
After taking my order, Mary finds her way towards the counter as if swimming between rows of tables. I hope she doesn't trip.
で、僕になんか用事だった？
So what did you need? Mara asks about getting up from the table. That's right. In my confrontations with Shining Finger and Catgirl, I almost forgot my original objective.
あと1時間ぐらいしたらラボに行くつもりだったんだ。
内密で緊急な話があるのだ
I have an urgent matter to discuss, top secret. Yeah, it came out on Steam a couple of days back. I think it's got a bit of a discount on as well, so hang on, let me check. Where is it? I'll find the link for you because I'm nice. It's kind of expensive for a visual novel, but there you go. Enjoy. I lean on the table and scan the area without moving my head.
ジョン・タイター
You
は
remember John Titor?
ジョン・タイター？
Who's that?
誰？
アメリカに10年ほど前に現
Self-proclaimed
れ
time
た
traveler who appeared on the
Jisho
internet about
Mirai.
10 years ago. I thought we talked about
お
him
前とは
before.
以前こいつの話題をしたはずだぞ
またオカリンのいつも
Is
の
that a new addition to your made-up backstory?
設定とか
Nothing
言う
like
な
that.
俺が話すことは全て真実だ
Everything I say is the truth.
ああ、
What a pain. Well, I guess I can play along.
じゃあそのタイターってやつが未来人だっていうそう
What's
待
Tice
て
been on about?
なんでそんな初耳のような
Seriously
言い方
never
をす
heard
る
about him before.
事実初耳だから
Seriously, bro, even. I haven't.
忘れたわけではなく
自信はないけど
日本でもそいつに関する本が出てい
So
る
there's... Daru can't remember anything about him
その
despite
本を見せてくれたら思い出せるかも
being the big thing that he was.
本当に何も知らないのか
You really don't remember Taita.
人の記憶力なんて結構曖昧なもんっしょ
This is wrong. I remember talking to Daru about John Taita back in high school. It was only idle talk, so it's possible that Daru forgot about it. Daru's quite the internet addict, but the internet lets you choose what information you want to see. There's no guarantee Daru looked up info on John Taita. If he had, I doubt he would have forgotten so completely. Is it my memories that are mistaken, or is everyone else's?
だったら
Then what about the
IBM
IBM
5100については
5100?
へえ
Whoa.
オカリンがそんな PC を知ってるなんてねやるじゃん
知っているんだな
So you know about it.
IBM が1975年に発売したモデルっしょ
It's the model IBM released back in 1975. Right, that's what John Taita said on that channel. He travelled to 1975 first, obtained an IBM 5100, then leaped to 1998.
どんな PC なんだ
What kind of computer is it?
値段高すぎの
The
PC だ
stupidly
な
expensive kind.
黎明期だったからすげえ
Back when
高
it
く
came
て
out, computers
個
were
人
so
には手が出せな
expensive
かったら
that
しい
average people couldn't get their hands on them.
IBM の独
It
自
was
技術
full
が詰まった
proprietary IBM
その当時にしては
technology
結構優秀
and
な
was a
PC
pretty
だったんだ
powerful
けどね
computer for its time.
IBM は6年後の
6 years later in
1981年に
1981,
IBM-PC っていう大ヒットシリーズを
IBM launched
発
the
売して
popular
て
IBM PC
そっちの方
series.
が有名なわ
Now
け
that's more famous.
つうか僕も
Anyway, it's not
IBM5100
like
の
I'm
知識
an
は
expert. This is
ネ
just
ット
stuff
のウ
I
ィ
read
キ
on
を
the
見た
wiki.
ことがある
それが現在の秋葉にあるという都市伝説を聞いたことは
Have you heard the urban legend that there's one in Akiba?
おうおうあるある
You bet I
1
have.
ヶ
Just
月前
last
ぐらい
month
に
there
ネ
was
ット
big
で話
talk
題になっ
about it
た
on the
な
net.
でその噂を聞きつけたアットちゃんの有志が秋葉中のショップを探して回ったんだよフレパラのフレンドにゲジネって人がいるんだけどその人が中心になってね
So Matt Channel has heard the rumours and went searching for it. My friend on Free Para, Sister Centipede, was the main person behind that.
あの疾風陣雷のナイトハルトまで出張ってきたらしいけど
Maidenheart,
結局見
the
つからなかった
Blitzer
んだって
Schnell joined the fray, but they still couldn't find it. Sorry, Zypher, you'll never want to speak to me again now for ruining that German pronunciation.
じゃあ
So,
都市伝説はデマだったということ
さあ知らね
who knows? There are
え
tons
秋葉にはアン
of
ダーグラウンド
underground
な
shops
ショ
in
ップがたくさんあるし
Strange if an IBM
案外どっかの
5100
怪しいショップにひょっこり転がっててもおかしくないんじゃね
ふむ
I see.
なるほど
My phone suddenly starts vibrating. Yo! Okabe-san, I mailed you as soon as I could. My name is Kiryu Moaka. I'm a 20-year-old freelance editor. I believe I mentioned I work part-time at Art Rewrite, so sorry for taking your picture. It wasn't on purpose. I need it for work, and you just happened to be in one. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was hoping to sneak some shots of the satellite. Laugh my ass off. By the way, the picture I took was just a test, not the final shot. That's why I was using my phone. Even if you hadn't begged me to delete it, I wouldn't have posted it, so don't worry. Anyway, I should really get to the point. I'm really sorry for asking like this, Okabe-kun, but it would be super great if you could ask your friend, the super hacker, about the IBM 5100. I don't really know anything about computers, especially old ones. All I have to go on is that picture I showed you. I'll attach the image. Be absolutely positively sure to reply, okay? I'll be waiting, and if you could, I'd be super happy if you gave me your super hacky friend the email address. I'll mail you again. It's okay to mail you again, right? Of course it is. Bye, Moeka. Fucking hell. Given this is the thing that always gets me about Moeka. She doesn't say anything in person, but she just absolutely blitzes you with emails and texts. There's that grainy ass image. Oh, come on. What's with this mail? Disregarding the weird timing, is this really the gloomy, unsociable woman I met in front of Radio Kaikan? She's like a completely different person in this email. Does she have a split personality or something? Well, I got some info about the IBN 5100, so I guess I should give her a reply. But if I send an immediate reply to a woman I just met, won't I come off as clingy and desperate? I, Hoin Kyoma, will not be taken lightly. This is my chance to make her understand which one of us is the superior human being. And above all, I have yet to ascertain if she can be trusted. She might start harassing me if I reply the wrong way. And besides, she hasn't proven that she's not working for the organisation. Nonetheless, it couldn't hurt to tell her what I learned from Daru. Discourage her, of course. Wahaha. Let's ignore it. This is out of kindness. Sorry for the wait, Daru. So, there's one thing I need to know. Yeah, apparently we are a superior human being, as I thought. I scan the area with my eyes once more, then I lean in close.
IBN 5100は世界滅亡の引き金になるアイテムなんだな。
The IBN 5100 has the power to destroy the world, right?
なんでだよ。
What?
引き金にはならないし、世界滅亡もしないっつうの。
Patriarchy intensifies.
世界滅亡しちゃうのかにゃ?
The world's gonna be destroyed? Ferris brings my omelette rice. She's doing her cat-like gestures while keeping her tray balanced on her hand. True feline agility. Despite her nyan-yannian nonsense, Ferris is the consummate professional. Or consummate even.
ご主人様、お待たせしましたにゃんにゃ。オムライスにゃん。
Omelette rice. Cat girl puts the omelette rice on the table and then takes a bottle of ketchup from her apron pocket. The world is in danger. Oh, the world is doomed, in red letters on the omelette's blank yellow canvas. Please enjoy your meal before the world ends. Wow.
世界がやばいきたフェイリスさんの丸文字の可愛さに僕もやばい
Well, at least Daru enjoyed it. It appears the cuteness has shattered Daru's sanity. I give him a look that says calm down, but to no avail. I smooth out the ketchup with the bottom of my spoon, erasing the ketchup words.
ああ、もったいない
What a waste. I'm gonna eat it either way.
ダルニャンダルニャン、フェイリス杯の件考えてくれたかにゃ?
Have you considered participating in the Ferris Cup?
ああ、もちろん
Yeah, of course.
僕も参加します
フェイリス杯
Ferris Cup.
なんだそれは
I take a mouthful of omelette rice.
次の日曜日にこの店でライネットの大会をやるのにゃ。
Next Sunday we're hosting a Rhinet tournament at the cafe. Ferris starts dancing in place. I prefer she not jump around when there are people eating nearby.
フェイリスはその幹事であり実行委員
Ferris is the
長、
event
つま
organizer,
り
so
言い出し
it's
っ
all
ぺな
my
のに
idea.
ゃ。よかったら今日も参加するにゃ。参加費はドリンク込みで1000円。フェイリスに勝てた人には商品として手作り料理を振る舞うにゃ。
無理無理
It'll never
オカリ
happen.
ンはライネットには
Ocarina
詳し
sucks
く
at
ないんだ
Rhinet.
にゃー。面白い。
いいんだ
It's fun. No,
俺は
I'm just fine. I stop shoveling the omelette rice into my mouth, then I deliver a melancholy sigh.
ライネット
Rhinet
Access
Access
Battle.
Battler, sir. Whenever I hear that name, I remember the former champion.
So now
It's already
keep
been 2 years.
いやなんでもない
It's nothing. Forget what I said.
今のはわず
にゃにゃ。すっごーく思わせぶりな態度だったのにゃ。あいつ
Sounded
って
serious.
誰にゃ。
Who was the former champion?
多分存在しないんじゃ
Probably
ね
doesn't exist.
ラ
I
イネット
mean,
って公式大会が始まったのは1年前ぐらいだし
Rhinet didn't even have an official tournament until about a year ago.
今日まあの人のことまだ忘れられないのかにゃ。
Kyoma, you still can't forget him, can you?
は
What?
確かにあの
I
頃
remember
あの人
that you and the
フェイリ
champion,
スの
my
お兄ちゃ
brother,
んとキョマ
were
は
such good
とっ
friends.
ても仲が良く
Yeah,
て
you were so close,
フ
it
ェイ
made
リ
me
スに嫉
jealous.
妬しちゃうぐらいだったにゃ。
Damn it, she took my story and ran with it again. I never even said anything about him being a brother. Hell, I don't even know if Ferris has siblings. Shouldn't have talked about stuff like this in front of Ferris.
でもいい加減思い出にばかりすがるのはやめる
But
にゃ。
it's time to let go of the past, seize the day with your own paws. Shout resounds through a store, her fingers snap at me.
フェイリスは辛くても
Even though it's
辛いか
painful,
ら
no,
こ
it's
そ
because it's
お兄ちゃ
painful.
んの意志を継いでライネッターになったんだにゃ。
I succeeded in my brother's dying wish and perfected my skills as a Rhinetter.
覚えてるかに
Do you
ゃ。
remember?
お兄ちゃんが
I
い
used
つも
to
言っ
say,
てた言葉。
someday, let's bring
い
peace
つ
to
か
the
ライネ
world
ット
of
で世界
Rhinetters.
に
フェイリスコーヒー持ってきて。
Ferris, bring my coffee.
にゃにゃ。
Well, I present my empty plate to Ferris. I always eat quickly, it's a habit I picked up naturally during my years on the run from the organisation. Screw the slow food trend.
かしこまりましたにゃ。少々お待ちくださ
Sure
い。
thing, master, just a moment. Ferris takes the dish and heads back to the counter. Phew! If I'd left things as they were going, I would have had to play along for another 10 minutes in their fantasy world. Don't worry, she'll be back.
フェイリスさんは知る人ぞ知る実
She's
力
one
派
of
ラ
the
イネ
most
ッター
skilled
なんだぜ。
Rhinetters I know. Nora explains with a wry smile.
非公式の野良試合で
She's
は
gone undefeated in
400
over
戦無敗なの
400
さ。
official matches.
ヒクソンかよ。
She Ricks and Gracie. No ignores my perfect retort.
フェイリスさんが公式大会に
It's
出
so
ないのが
disappointing
残念
that
だよ。
Ferris doesn't go to official
出れば優
tournaments.
勝間違いなし
She'd
な
win
の
if she
に。
did, no doubt.
なんで出ないんだ。
Why doesn't she?
この店のご主人様たちを第一に考えてるってことっ
She
しょ。
probably doesn't want to inconvenience
店に迷惑をかけてまで大
Truly a
会には
model
出ない
name.
ってスタンス。それにマユシと同い年だから
Also, she's Mayushi,
学校も行かなきゃいけないだろうし。
店に迷惑かけない
Doesn't
と言っ
want
て
to
おきながら
inconvenience the store yet.
芸
She's
術
holding
杯
the
な
Ferris
るもの
cup
を
here.
店で開くの。
細けいことはいいんだよ。
That doesn't matter at all.
とりあえずフェイリスタンは可愛い。
She's cute.
可愛いは正義。
Justice.
猫耳ロリメイドはけし
I
からん。
know what I mean.
性的な意味で。
And that's all that
それ
matters.
でいい。
お前は結局2次元派なのか3次元派なの
So
か
in the end, do you
ど
back
ちら
the
なのだ。
2D team or the 3D team?
あえて言おう。バイでアウト。
I dare say I'm bi. Wow. Wow.
いろいろとフリーダムだな。
You're an inspiration, Daru.
よく言われます。
I know.
さあせん。
I'm just too awesome. Oh crap, I've killed Twitch chat. I'll bring you back. Daru usually doesn't show enthusiasm for anything. The exceptions are for Moe and Ferris. Wish he was this passionate about our experiments. I had to pull Daru away from Ferris so he could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than a sauna in hell. I quickly open the windows, letting a small breeze blow in. It won't be enough. I flip our fan to full power and place it on the table in front of me. I really wish we had an air conditioner. I turn on the computer. This is our PC for communal use among the lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor so it looks ancient. But don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer has Daru scrounged up some parts and made some mods to it. In any case, I don't spend much time on it, mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratory's homepage, check my email, visit news sites and browse that channel. I wonder if this new tighter is still a thing. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. I'm happy to explain. Just so you know, it's impossible to reproduce with current technology. Certain critical components won't exist until CERN invents them in 2034. Time travel works by alternating gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using a twin paradox. That alone isn't enough to reverse time. Still here, Faker. You're annoying. Go away. So, your power is gravity control. Not bad, but still not enough to top tier power levels. The twin paradox is like that Hiroshima effect. That's just slowing time down, not reversing it. Who gives a shit about the time machine? Give me stock prices. Hoin Kyoma uses Tipler cylinders and Kerr black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago, and your time machine is a 1970s Chevy. I know all about it. This person is perfect. Oh god, shut the fuck up, you disgusting toony scum. Yeah. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. The twin paradox and the Hiroshima effect are different things, though. Time traveler lol. John Titor lol. A Chevy's an American car, right? I'd rather go German with a BMW. By Tipler cylinders, are you referring to the Tipler machine lol? What says Curry, Gohan and Kamihama? See you later, Mauler Floods. I probably won't be going for that much longer myself. A Tipler cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter, 1,000 kilometers long, have mass equal to the Sun and revolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine. How do you fit that into a Chevy? Even if you could, a Tipler machine can't travel farther back in time than a moment of its creation. Enough of your delusions. That channel is not your blog. I want to hear from Taita. This is a surprise. Does this mean people at this age already know about my time machine? Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, that must have been another world line. At least I haven't gone to the year 2000. In any case, the important point is the rotating black hole has the same effect as the Tipler cylinder. You can learn about curved black holes by studying the Penrose diagram on Tipler's calculations by My Time Machine works by generating a pair of curved black holes. In Japanese, please. Taita came from 10 years ago, source. What the fuck are curved black holes? Explain using boobies, oh erotic one. I'll pay 1,000 yen to ride your time machine, not a yen more. Sources Ho-Ho Sans Delusions. Lol, real deal. Curry Gohan and Kamihama. He didn't deny it, lol. Oh, this crazy train, prepare for a train wreck. Curved black hole time travel is theoretically possible, but how do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally, that's ridiculous. And how do you pass through singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. Why the short explanations, John? You stupid wanna die. Still no stock prices. Lob's table around crash. Hoin Koma. This isn't a delusion. I know for a fact that Taita posted 10 years ago. There's even a book about it. Search the used bookstores if you don't believe me. His Chevy had gravity distortion unit, that's what he said 10 years ago. Yes, it does have gravity distortion unit. My time machine's not perfect, it was built by a third party who reverse engineered CERN's design. Gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produces microgravity singularity, then injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through the singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. Let me say that curved black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with black hole creation. TLDR STFU. Unstable, sounds dangerous. Oh fuck, Taita's black hole's gonna swallow the Earth. He's not just a mass murderer, he's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find his parents before it's too late. Curry Gohan Kamihama. It's not that you won't explain, it's that you can't, lol. How do you set the destination? The Earth is constantly moving, or didn't you know that? By the way, I propose Taita equals Hoin theory, lol. I set the destination with the VGL system, that's variable gravity lock. It functions by reading local gravity of the destination and locking the Tipler sine wave onto that location. By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I end up floating in space. It uses 4 cesium clocks to make calculations, so the margin of error is negligible. Hoey needs to shut up, lol. I never heard of any Taita from 10 years ago, lol. So the universe is deep in Taita's shit? Kyoma's. The same information was in Taita's book. All you've done is post a 10-year-old copy pasta. Anyone could do that. How do I know you're the real Taita? Anonymous. John Tan so moe my waifu. I recognise different opinions. That needs to be screened. Curry Gohan and Kamehama. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still, nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled. Wow. I shouldn't waste all day on that channel. We have more important things to deal with. Namely the phone wave name subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. Earlier I asked Daru to connect the phone wave name subject to change to the computer. He finished setting up yesterday and now he's about to do the quick wiring work in the development room. Let's check our emails. Hey Daru, what's with the X68000? You're more perceptive than I thought, yeah. So now you understand what's at stake. The Red Southern Cross will soon hatch, yeah. Time has come for Ferris to journey from Sanctuary and prepare for... Say no more. Sure thing, bro. I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone.
ロマンだからに決まってんじゃん、ジョーコ。
主人公が日本人なのにオッドアイである理由のようなものか。
So, it's like the reason my some protagonists are odd even though they're Japanese.
全然意味がわか
Not
らん。
getting you, bro.
ロマンだ。
It's cool.
ロマンならしょうがな
If
い
it's
な。
cool, then it's cool.
いずれにしてもラボには他に空いてる PC がなかったんだよ。
Anyway, there wasn't much of an option. This was the only PC we weren't
お
using.
前の最新 PC
What
は
about your new one?
ふざけんな。
No way. We
こ
don't
ん
know
なわ
what
けのわ
could
からん
happen
もの
when
に
it's
つなげて、
connected
も
to
し
the
動作が
tracing
遅くなっ
machine.
たら
It
ど
could
う
kill
す
the
んだよ。
performance. Selfish bastard. Besides, we made the phone wave name subject to change together. It's our crazy machine.
そういえば、ゲル化については調べてきた
Anyway, did you do any research on the jellification?
ああ
Yeah,
今朝
at the
大学に
university
行ってき
this
た。
morning. Why would a banana jellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが
I examined the
分
sample
子レ
under
ベ
a
ルでズタ
microscope
ズタ
and
だっ
found
た
it was shredded at the molecular level.
ズタズタ
Shredded?
総転移とか
It's not
そう
a
いう
mere
レ
phase
ベルではなかっ
transition.
た。
Banana became something
バ
entirely
ナナではな
different.
いんだ。
腐食した可能
A bit
性は
rotted? No, there's no way
ない
2
か。
minutes in the microwave could do
2
that.
分間チンした。
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
And I remembered about fractal structures.
メンガーのスポンジだっけ
The manga sponge thing?
ああ
Yeah.
バ
Like
ナナに
something drilled holes
フラ
into
ク
the
タル図形
banana.
の穴を
An infinite number
ナ
of
ノレベ
holes
ル
in
で
a
無限に
fractal
開けていっ
pattern
たよう
right
な
down
感
to
じ。
the nano level.
なんかやばくね
Wow.
何
Could
が
do
起きてる
something
んだ
like
ろう
that.
俺には
I have one
一つ
hypothesis.
仮説がある。
Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. Daru gulps, waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジ
It's the result of the microwave's
電磁波の影響。
electromagnetic waves.
という仮説。
えそれってどういう
俺の推測が
I
正し
guess
けれ
it's
ば
correct, and our phone
電話
wave
レンジ過去
has
仮
the
は
potential to
とん
become
で
a
もない
weapon of
殺傷兵器にな
unprecedented
りうる。
destructive power. One that
軍
could
事に
change
転
the
用す
face
れ
of
ば
war as we know it.
戦争の歴史が塗
Twist
り
my
替わ
lips
るだ
into
ろ
a
う。
maniacal grin. Sell that shit to the military. Make millions. And I whip out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。
Orida. It's me.
計画は第2段
Proceeding
階
to
を
the
迎え
stage
た。
2 of the plan. Soon they will learn. The judgment
Ah.
day is near.
すべてはシュタインズゲートの意志であり、人類はそれに抗うことはできん。M、プサイ、コングルー。
All shall be as Steins Gate wills. Resistance is futile. L. Sight. Come through.
妖精さん
$1
と
billion
話してんじゃねえ
mean
っつ
half
う
of
の
Minecraft.
接続終わったぜ
Quit talking to your imaginary friend. I'm done with the wiring. I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. Last thing I needed is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organisation. Phone wave name subject change is now an indecipherable mess of wires. All we did was hook it to a computer, yet it turned out something like MacGyver would put together. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer brain. Wait, who the hell puts like an interface using another networked external computer terminal to operate a program that cannot be run? Who the hell puts a freaking computer that you can interface with in a microwave?
でどうする
Well, what's next?
バナナは用意してある。
You have bananas? With the money. Oh, so basically you pilfered another banana off my Ori, you bastard. And so I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave.
丸々使うと
You
ま
know
たマ
my
ユ
Yu's
シが
gonna
しょんぼ
cry
りし
if
ちゃうん
you
じ
use
ゃ
them
ね
all, right?
それ
Wasn't
マ
it
ユシ
her
のお金
money?
で買ってきたんだろ
奴から提供され
She
た研
donated
究
that
費
money
だ。
to our research efforts.
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし一本でいいよ一本で
You don't have to use the whole thing. One is enough. One. Daru retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch and sticks it back inside the phone wave.
実験に金をケ
We'll
チる
never
ようで
reshape the
は
fabric of
世界の支
society
配
as
構造
long
を
as
作
money
り変える
dictates
こ
the
となど
limits
で
of
き
our
んぞ。
science.
作り変えたいと思って
The
ん
other
の
one
は
wants
オ
to
カリン
reshape
だけだっ
society,
て
Okubei. He lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man.
ほら
Come on.
早く
start
携
the
帯から
timer
タイマー
already.
入力よろ
Oh, yeah. Call complete. Instant access.
RENG
Micro waifu time.
こちらは電話レンジ
The Mayushi guidance system.
こちらから
Can operate the
タ
timer
イ
from
マ
this
ー
menu.
シャープボタンを押した後温めたい秒
マユシーガイダンスにスキップ機能をつけておくんだった。
例えば2分ならシャープ
Okay, entering
120
£120. Complete. The turntable inside the phone wave begins to spin backwards.
2分は結構
2
長い
minutes
ね
sure
な。
is long. Doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we have experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. We set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
でもさマジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっ
Now,
ちゃっ
if
て
the
んのか
microwave's emissions are doing it, then shouldn't our cells be getting jellified too? While looking bored, Daru finally gets into the discussion at hand.
お前は
Well, have you
電話
ever
レンジ
nuked
カッコ仮の
yourself
中に
in
入
the
ってチン
the
された
phone
ことがあ
wave?
るのか。
そもそも入れ
Can't
ない
even
わ
fit in there.
つうか電磁波の影響ってソースは
What's your source on the electromagnetic waves?
あえて言うならばマッドサイエンティストと
You
し
must
ての
know it's my mad scientist's
Come.
intuition.
ちょ根拠なしとか
かつてエジソンはこう言った。1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ
Edison once
ひらめ
said,
け
without 1% inspiration, 99% of perspiration is wasted, so inventors of the world be inspired, end quote.
天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかった
Wasn't it genius as 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration?
残念だったな。
Sorry to disappoint, but
近
in
年
recent
で
years
は
it's
それ
become
は
common
誤って
knowledge
広ま
that
ったもの
that
だ
is a
というのが
misquote.
常識になっているのだ。ふわ
Cool
エジ
story,
ソン
man.
が言ったんひらめけって
Edison said that, be inspired.
そう。
Yeah, be inspired, he said. He was inspired to nick all of Tesla's ideas. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. At least that's what the wiki said.
ゆえに
Therefore,
天
as
才
a
マッ
genius
ド
mad
サイエンティスト
scientist,
である俺
I'm
は
always
常に
inspired.
ひらめ
Oh, the phone wave name subject to change rings.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
This is just going to jellify the banana like usual, isn't it? We need a new experiment. Feels like we wasted 2 minutes for nothing.
お
What?
お
Eh? He rubs his eyes and blinks several times, then resumes staring into the microwave.
何をしている？
What are you doing?
いや
Well,
あれ
it's,
消えた
gone.
消えたって何が？
Gone. What's gone?
バナナが
The banana. What's he talking about? I push Darrow aside and look into the phone wave.
ない。
It's gone. There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak into the silence.
俺だ。
It's me. Slight problem.
厄介
You
なこ
may
とに
have
なった。
awakened something terrible.
俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目指
とんでもないもの
What
っ
do
て
you
何
mean
ぞ
something terrible? Ignore Daru's panic cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動させろ。
I'm invoking emergency order 666. Activate the cold heart protocol.
何？政府の承
What do you
認？
mean? We need
バカ
congressional
か！
approval.
そんなことを言ってる場合ではない。このままでは
Tokyo will be
この
blasted
国
to
が吹っ飛ぶ
atoms.
ぞ。
Put my phone away after yelling.
じ
You shouldn't be an
James.
actor. We've summoned Cthulhu.
うるさいフェリスのストーカー。
Shut up,
それで
Ferris Stalker.
バナナはどこ
Where'd
に
you
隠し
hide
た？
the banana?
誰がストーカーだよ
Who's a stalker?
バナナ
The
を
banana. Where is it?
That's it.
Are you planning on
手
becoming
品でも
a
披露して
street
得意になっている
magician
つも
or
りか。
something?
隠したの
I
は
don't
オ
want
カ
to
リ
know
ンだ
where you
ろ
hide your bananas, Daru. Uncomfortable silence. I realise my throat is dry.
なんで消えたんだよ。
Where the hell did it go?
知らんがな
How should I know?
どこに行った？バナナバナナ
Oh dear.
どこに行った？
You're gonna have to listen
バ
to that
ナ
again.
ナバナナ
I love that line. Cancel. Where did you go, banana? Okay. I take the turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana.
そうか。
Wait, I
わ
think
か
I
った
get it
ぞ。
now. It's not an electromagnetic weapon, it's a
電磁波兵器
teleportation
などではな
device.
く。
なんだってってそんな無茶
That's
な
absurd.
でなければ
How else could
こ
it
の
vanish
密
the
室から
microwave?
バナ
Was
ナが消えるはずが
closed?
ない。
ひとま
We
ず
should just calm
冷
down.
静に
Yeah, you're right.
そうだ
We
な。
each take a deep breath. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That'll calm me down. I reached the bunch of bananas. What? The... Impossible. Impossible. Now, 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave. But now there's no sign that a banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared amongst the regular bananas.
なんじゃ
Oh
こりゃ
shit, what the hell's going
どうな
on?
ってんだ
Daru notices it too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him.
誰よ。
Wait,
このラボ
how
に
many
今
bananas are in the
バナ
lab
ナは
right
い
now?
くつある？
多分
Just
この
these,
バナ
I
ナ
think.
だけ
このゲルバナがくっついてい
Is
ると
this
ころ
gel banana attached to the same
お前
stem
が
as
さっ
the
きちぎった
banana
場
you
所か？
just picked?
わかんね
I don't know, man.
そこまで
I
確
wasn't
認し
paying
てないし
attention.
このゲルバナ完全にくっついて
Doesn't
る
look
な
like it was ever plucked. No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal.
なあ
Hey,
誰
Daru. Could this
こ
possibly
れ
be
ってもしかして
the word I spoke? The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again, but I must, because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it, the banana was inside the phone wave, name subject change, recently returned instantly to its bunch. In other words,
テレポート
we invented a
だったり
teleporter.
するんじゃないか？
Oh? That's not a voice that was in the lab. I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge.
興味深い実験してますね。
That looks like an interesting experiment.
誰だ？
Who's there? My heart just skipped a beat. Turn towards the voice in surprise. And get pierced by a sharp stare.
バカだ。
Impossible.
なぜ貴様がここに？
What are you doing here? And that, ladies and gents, is where I'm going to end for now. So thank you all very much for watching. There will be more Steins Gate soon. I've really enjoyed this, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun playing it more in the future. As the plot thickens, our bananas turn to jelly. Good night, everyone.